My dad, he's a great dad. He was just supportive of everything that we wanted to do. And I would say on his cancer journey, he showed just how resilient he is.
My daughter Candace and Kristen, they were relentless in trying to find an answer.
I don't think we anticipated that we'd have the outcome that we did.
My name is Roy Vinke.
My name is Candace Vinke.
I'm a 5-year pancreatic cancer survivor. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. My wife and I were working on a cottage. My wife said to me, "You look a little bit yellow." Then about a week later, I got very sick. I was vomiting nonstop for no reason. So I went to the hospital and they did a neck biopsy. And at that point, they diagnosed me with Hodgkin's lymphoma. I went through 3 rounds of chemo. It was brutal. Hodgkin's lymphoma was now gone, with the exception of a couple of lymph nodes that showed up on my PET scan.
So we knew that there was going to be some news. We just thought it might be related to the Hodgkin's. But in his case, he had a second primary tumor and it was pancreatic cancer.
At that point, we really didn't know what to do.
I couldn't believe how unlucky we were. How many people have 2 primary cancers at the same time? And it felt incredibly unfair.
My oncologist, he sat down and said, "You probably got about a year. If I were you, I would think about quality of life versus treatment." And then I phoned back the oncologist the next day and says, "No, I want to take treatment. I want to fight this. I don't want to give up."
In his case, because it had already metastasized, there's about a 1% chance of him living to 5 years. Most of the people that were long-term survivors had the Whipple. That wasn't possible. So it felt pretty hopeless. But I think most of our motivation was just to know that we did everything we could.
It was just a total team effort.
My sister's a biologist. My background's in the environmental sciences. We were both very comfortable going through scientific literature.
We got in contact with Dr. Lee at Johns Hopkins, and she was doing a test with 10 patients that had pancreatic cancer. 9 of them on the treatment did not respond, but 1 did. And they found out they had a mismatch repair deficiency.
And we thought, what if maybe he has that gene? So we had his tumor tested and, we didn't anticipate that he actually would have that gene, but he did. And again, we were in total disbelief, but we knew that it could be the game changer for us that we were looking for. My dad's doctor, Dr. Monzon, he really believed in this treatment approach that we wanted to pursue, even though it was unconventional in Canada.
Immunotherapy was quite easy, actually. I never threw up, I never got sick, but it did affect my thyroid, it did affect my bone mass, and it did affect my energy level, but it also saved my life. Well, I want to pay back what I received, which is another chance at life. I got that chance, and I knew I had to do something. I make calls every week to other cancer patients to help them out through Wellspring. There's a lot of new treatments coming up. The survivor rate has expanded, to my knowledge, to up to 5% compared to when I was diagnosed as 1 to 2%. I'm alive right now. I'm still fighting. I've gone through a lot. The family's gone through a lot. We survive as a family.
He didn't complain about the fact that he was told he was dying. He didn't complain that he was horribly sick the entire time. He's been forced to slow down.
I was a workaholic. Now it's all about family, friends, your health. It's easy to say never ever give up, but you have to. You have to fight. Things are changing very rapidly. Just don't give up. Make sure you have a good support system with you.